Have you ever noticed why some people walk into a room and instantly own the space? It doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. They just do their thing, completely unfazed. What is their secret? Did you think they were born like that from day one? No, my friend. Behind that striking gaze and rock-solid confidence lies a deep, dark history of pain, falling down, and mental rebuilding that nobody talks about. Let's be real. Do you think Angelina Jolie has always been this strong, untouchable, and unrivaled? Do you think she popped out of her mother's womb with this cinematic charisma and absolute power? The truth is, Angelina Jolie was once drowning in the darkest, most crushing, and most ruthless point of her life. A place where the entire world had turned the magnifying glass on her, judging her every move, pointing fingers of accusation, and slamming every single door right in her face. But then something happened deep inside this woman that completely flipped the game. A golden key turned in Angelina Jolie's mind, making sure that nothing, and I mean absolutely nothing in this world, could ever break her or knock her down again. Today, we are going to dissect that exact key step by step and place it right in your hands, so you can see how to build a steel-forged character out of the ashes of other people's judgments, where no one dares to question your worth. But before we get to that master key, we need to look at a bitter and stinging truth together, one that might just be the root of all your daily frustrations. Why is it that every time you wanted to be your true self, a voice in your head pulled the emergency brake and whispered, "What are people going to think of me right now?" Have you ever worn a specific outfit, made a big decision, started a new career path, or even just spoken your mind, only to spend hours and days tossing and turning in bed, wondering, "Oh man, what did so-and-so say about me behind my back?" This is the exact death trap where most people get stuck for their entire lives, never escaping until the day they die. Let's separate fake confidence from real confidence once and for all. Fake confidence is just a mask people wear at parties, on social media, or when they walk out into public, just so others will say, "Wow, what a cool, successful, and flawless person." But the moment the lights go out in their room, the moment they are completely alone, that entire hollow structure crashes down on top of them. Why? Because that confidence is hooked to the approval and opinions of others. It's like a balloon that pops and bursts from the tiniest needle of someone else's judgment, leaving nothing behind but a crumpled piece of plastic. Angelina Jolie was once stuck in this exact, microscopic dark spot, step by step. During her youth and the height of her fame, under the heavy and merciless magnifying glass of the media, whatever she did, an army of people was ready to tear her apart and build case files against her. Every interview she gave, every unconventional choice she made in her life, and every tiny mistake she committed turned into the front page headline of yellow magazines all over the world. Imagine millions of people judging the most private dimensions of your life without even knowing a single thing about you. What does an ordinary, weak person do in that situation? They either hide out of fear and become a recluse, or they fall into depression, or they constantly apologize and make excuses just so strangers will smile at them and love them. But Angelina Jolie chose a different path. One day, right in the middle of the storm, she sat down, looked deep within herself, and realized she was repeating a massive, deadly mistake. She was setting up the monitor of her life based on the gazes of others, handing the remote control of her inner peace on a silver platter to a society that didn't give a damn about the pain she was carrying. That was how Angelina Jolie learned her first and most vital life lesson. As long as you are grading yourself based on other people's opinions, you are a complete loser in this game. Let's break this lesson down deeper so it sinks into the subconscious layers of your mind. The first lesson is that other people's judgments have absolutely nothing to do with you. Let me share a deep psychological secret that perhaps no counselor or friend has ever told you. The people who are judging you are projecting their own shortages, insecurities, and inner complexes onto you. A person who is genuinely satisfied with their life, who has goals, and who carries inner peace simply doesn't have the time to sit around analyzing your actions, critiquing your clothes, and issuing verdicts about your life. Absolutely not. The one who throws stones is living in a glass house themselves. So, whenever you see people talking about you, spreading rumors behind your back, or mocking your efforts, know for a fact that you are doing something right that they lack the courage to do, and it is burning them up from the inside. Angelina Jolie understood right from this exact point that the hatred of others is simply the price of success and being different. But how do you put this concept into action? How do you make people's words weigh as light as a feather, letting them have zero impact on your mental state? This is where we need to look at the second chapter of Angelina Jolie's journey, where she decided to resign as an actress in everyone else's movie and become the undisputed director of her own life. She completely changed the rules of the game. What did she do? Instead of pouring all her energy, youth, and focus into keeping people happy, trying to make the media smile, or behaving in a way that wouldn't offend anyone, she redirected 100% of her focus toward building her inner self and personal growth. Angelina Jolie went after things that genuinely meant something to her, not the things people expected of her. She became a goodwill ambassador for the United Nations, stepping into the most dangerous, crisis-ridden, and devastated war zones on Earth, standing right beside people whom nobody else would spare a single glance. Why did she do that? Was she crazy to walk right into the mouth of danger? No, she realized that true, deep confidence flows from the inside out, never the other way around. Confidence isn't built on the approval of others, it takes root through the monumental actions you take for yourself and the world around you. When you strive for a goal greater than yourself, when you finally stop staring endlessly into the mirror and picking apart your appearance, when you reach out a hand to lift a helpless person and shoulder a massive responsibility, a magical, extraordinary thing happens inside the wiring of your brain. You no longer have the time to care about what someone on social media thinks of your hairstyle, your outfit, or your tone of voice. Your worth is no longer chained to other people's validation, it is tied to the value you create and the legacy you build with your own hands. This was the exact turning point and rebirth of Angelina Jolie, a woman who realized that true power doesn't lie in external control, but in mastering the internal. Now, let's turn this camera right back around toward you, my friend. Let's look in the mirror and ask ourselves, up to this point in your life, how many times have you tossed aside a grand dream, an exciting idea, or a beautiful goal simply because you were terrified that people would mock you? How many times did you want to launch a new business, start an art form from scratch, chase your true passion, or even speak your honest truth, but deep down you said, oh no, what if they laugh at me? What if they think I'm a failure? Right this very second, your life, the best years of your youth, and your most precious energy are being wasted on the opinions of people who won't even be in your life map 5 years from now. You are committing a crime against yourself. Let me tell you a bitter, shocking truth that perhaps nobody has ever had the courage to tell you so bluntly. Absolutely no one on the face of this earth gives a single thought to how you are living, how you dress, what job you have, or what lifestyle you choose. People don't even remember what they ate for lunch yesterday, and you actually think they are archiving your every move in their brains and thinking about you day and night. No, my friend, every single person in this world is heavily wrapped up in their own problems, worries, and daily struggles. You are the only one inflating those imaginary people in your own head, making them look huge, important, and powerful. It's all a mental illusion. So, starting today, this very second, you need to draw a thick, bold red line around these destructive thoughts and break free once and for all. How? By training your mind in the art of ruthlessness toward other people's opinions. Starting tomorrow, whenever you want to do something your heart beats wildly for, before asking any friend, relative, acquaintance, or anyone else for their thoughts, stand in front of the mirror and ask yourself this vital question: does this action turn me into a healthier, stronger, and better version of myself? If your heart and logic say yes, then even if the whole world stands up and shouts at the top of their lungs not to do it, you do it anyway. Let them mock you, let them be shocked, let them whisper behind your back. Let me share an extraordinary secret that life has repeatedly proven. The people who are laughing at you today will tomorrow look at your success with deep envy and ask you how you ever pulled it off. Remember, confidence inside a human being is just like a muscle in a weightlifting gym. Nobody gets a six-pack and an athletic body by working out for just one day. To build a steel-forged confidence like Angelina Jolie's, you need consistent, daily training. You have to swim against the current at least once every single day, making decisions for your own sake despite what others want. Every single time you execute a move with absolute authority, without giving a damn what anyone else thinks, that muscle inside you grows thicker and more powerful. Angelina Jolie didn't become that powerful, influential woman that the whole world admires overnight or by some miracle. She learned how to stand on her own 2 feet and rely on zero external crutches through every single fall, every heavy media storm, and every emotional and professional heartbreak. Angelina Jolie understood that the strongest person in the world isn't the one who never falls down in life, but the one who, every single time they fall for whatever reason, stands back up with a smile and unshakable will, dusts off their clothes, and continues down their path even stronger than before. She taught us that the scars of life shouldn't weaken us, they should become our badges of honor, proving what kind of storms we survived. So, from this moment on, whenever you feel like you are collapsing under the weight of other people's words, their unnecessary judgments, and their unreasonable expectations, remember this video. Remember the steady gaze and calm stride of a woman who, in the stormiest conditions imaginable, decided to be herself rather than the fake idol that society and the media wanted to manufacture. In this vast world, there is only one you, with your exact face, your exact voice, your exact dreams, and your exact talents. Isn't it a tragedy to spend this one single lifetime trying to keep people happy who lost their own true selves in the dark ages ago? So, stand up right now. Tear off those false masks and throw them away. Listen intently to your inner voice, and starting today, write the script of your life in your own style, using the ink of your own willpower. Because you deserve to be the absolute king and ruler of your own world, rather than a slave and captive to the thoughts and judgments of others. Move forward with absolute power, because the path to true success begins right at this exact point of decision.